Hello guys, welcome to CHARWELL Farm and welcome to farm slash machinery slash equipment tour. So as you can see, we're at the entrance, come off the road and you go straight into this farm. We own two farms, we own this farm and we own the dairy farm. So I'm going to try and do both farms. But there's not much up at the dairy farm. There's just like straw bedder, that kind of stuff. So, see how we get. So, let's start off with the silage slash maize, everything to do with grass and feed is here. So we've got a class line at 2,700, 2,700, and we've got a Kuhn GA9531. They do our raking. They're mainly on the 7810 and the T6 that we have. Then we have our Lille Storm P300. This was my first chopper my first trailed forage harvester that I brought for the farm and the company. Then got the Land Rover, that's mine, what parts here. Then we've got the Verge cutter, that's a new thing, well, a new bit of the business that we've brought for. Then we've got our, is this Caverland Tear Up for 4032. It's got a conditioner, so it'll mow it and throw it, or if I take the conditioner off it'll just mow it and drop it to the floor. Then we've got the Pottinger that runs with. I brought these two when I brought the farm. Then I decided to buy a pair of Kuhn mowers. So these are the ones. I need to sort this shed out because everything's on everywhere. Then we've got the new Class 980 forage harvester. So we've got the pickup, the maize harvester, and we've got the whole crop harvester, which is around the back. So we're going to go bring that shed until last, because that's like a shed that. So we are running two combines at the moment. We're running the Class Tucken 580 and the John Deere T560i. They are our main ones. We are also we may sell both of these at one point and get a big Class 8,000 or something. Then, sorry about this, but this is how I'm going to have to do it. So then we've got the Fendt, the 1050 that I brought to do big jobs, and then we got the opportunity to purchase this 8740S Massey Ferguson. So this goes on the same jobs as the 1050. So it's got an 8 metre power harrow on the back, both of them have at the moment. And then we've got the Deutsch for 9340 Warrior with the class mowers. We are possibly I've possibly been thinking about keeping this tractor on these mowers but selling the two sets of mowers I've got over on the other in the other shed and buying a big M, because we don't really need about 3 sets of different mowers. The big M can do one big job for us. So yeah, that's that there. Then we've got the topper, the front end topper that goes with the verge mower. Then we've got the pallet forks that goes with the loader. Then we've got a Cumberland drill that goes on a 6810, which is in there. That was my first drill I brought, little drill. Now we've got a big drill, but that's up at the dairy farm. Then we've got a Breeden dull. I think this is a 26 metre. The spread's 26 metres or 24 metres. Fertiliser for us. So we brought this, done real well for us. We usually stick it on the 7726. Just wondering if there's anything in here. Nope. Right, so this is the field where most of my equipment is placed, because that yard we couldn't really stick. We had the lorry in that gap there for a bit, but it was a bit, you'd have to move it to move stuff around, and we just stuck it over there. So we've got a 3,500 gallon Abbey tanker, and we've got 2,500 gallon Abbey tanker. These do the jobs for the dairy farm, so these will go and fill up the slurry and empty it. We are possibly going to be having on one of our fields a slurry pit, so we can empty all the slurry and we can keep it stored. I'm just trying to get permission, building permission to do it. Then we've got a McHale Fusion 3 round baler. We use this mainly to do silage bales and a bit of hay bales when we've needed it, but at the moment it's just sitting here. Then we've got a Samsung SP17 rear discharge muck spreader, and then we've got a Fendt 12130N big baler. Then we've got the pride of the fleet, the recent purchase, the Class Quadro 5300 FC. Then we got a Flegel trailer that is an auto load trailer that carries our big bales. These two machines have got a bit of a story behind them. We took a contract on from a recent arable farmer who was in the area, who used to do potatoes, and the potato people, well, he retired and was selling the contract with 2 planters. So we took it on because we at the time we didn't have any work going. We've got a field that's just for potatoes now. It was a grass field, we ploughed it up. It's right next door to where the contract is being held by. So we have to. We're not really too far from where we need to sell it. This is a fuel pump that we've put in here, just a thingy. Bale forks that need to be sorted. Fuel tank, so when we need like anything out in the yard, we just hook this up to the Land Rover, take it out to the field, fuel the machines up. Then we've got a Ben Orlo tipper trailer that goes on the Scania. This was brought. This and the Scania were brought when I brought this farm. Actually, no, what was it? Because I did a bit. Oh no, this was brought when I had the contract to do the big fields, 2 big arable fields across there that we now own. Yeah. Then the Scania is a pride of the fleet at the moment. We are getting another truck. Possibly won't be a Scania, but it could be. We've not decided yet. Then we've got a Fleagle low loader that extends out. That's why it's got the boards on here. So you see these metal poles, these will come out, they'll drop the thingy, and then we can move the combines around. If we need to move them like and it's a bit too far, then we can stick them on. So yeah, it's a very good purchase. This low loader was brought from a trucking company in Scotland. We brought it over, got it all hooked up to the Scania, did a couple of jobs, well, a couple of moving jobs while we were thingy for other people. Yeah, and then we got the Smith trailer, Super Q, Fieldmaster. So yeah, that's our new silage trailer. We are also, and then we got the grain trailer, which has been used quite a bit, needs to be redone and sorted. That hasn't been used, but it will be. Then we got the 2 Red Rocks. These 2 trailers are exactly the same. I brought them when I first brought the dairy farm 7 years ago. This one's been today, well this morning was with helping me to move some trees that fell down, so we just chopped them up, chucked them in the back and tipped them. Then we've got a Brocken trailer. I think this is the 28 foot trailer, I don't know. But yeah, it does our bales. It's moved a lot of different bales for us. We also own that field and that field. So this is the arable, well this is the ploughs, the cultivators, anything that is really needed. So the power harrows will come around here when we are done. So we've got a lizard plough, a Kuhn 5 furrow reversible, so there's 10 furrows on it, so it reverses. Then we've got a 12 furrow reversible, so there's 12 altogether. Lincoln plough, which I'm pretty certain it goes on the 7726. That's what it goes on. So we've now come to the best part, which is my tractors. We'll possibly get, well, we are getting a wheel loader that will be coming soon. This has recently, well, this has just arrived this morning, a 3090 Mass Ferguson with a leveller, because we've got some land that we need to go and level out, and we need to move some, we need to make it so it looks more presentable on the farm. So yeah, we brought this, that'll be doing some, I'll go out after this video and get some work done with it. So we'll start with this. This machine I've brought for a job. Full time we needed it for one day, but then I took it back to the dealership, and they were like, "We can offer you this price for this if you want to buy it." So we were like, "Well, yeah, we'll buy it." And then we had a job, a phone call as we were leaving the dealership about a job for this machine, if we'd got one. So this cleared, I think, about 3 acres of rush and woodland for a farmer locally. Then we went with the Class Scorpion. So this Class Scorpion has been with me for a bit of a time, because this was the first loader I brought when I had the dairy farm. Well, I know it wasn't, it was the second loader, because I actually brought this with the front loader. So we did the feeding for the cows, the bedding, everything, loading the bales with this. Then we went to the loader. So yeah, this is the Class 46 Arian. So these two tractors have got a bit thingy for me, that's why I've kept them, is because they were the first tractors I brought for this farm. For this farm and the company brought was a 6810, which went, I think this had the cultivator on at one point, it did everything. The red rocks it pulled, and then we brought this ages ago to do a bit of hay bobbing. But we won't be getting rid of that. So yeah, this T6125 is staying with us for a bit now, because this will be, we may be keeping one of the red rocks just for this, to do a bit of the muck carting. Yeah, and then we've got the 7490, which we are possibly going to be trading in for the S version of that, because we don't really use that this much. We used it for the mowing, we've done a bit of mowing with it, I think we did a bit of carting, but we haven't really done much with that, so that's going. Well, it's been traded in at some point when they've got an S version of that. Then we've got the 7726 that is absolutely filthy. It's because it's done every job you can think of. It's just come back from ploughing for us. So this Arian 660, his main jobs really is muck spreading. No, it isn't. So this one isn't the muck spreading one. Ploughing, power harrowing with the small power harrow that we've lent a friend of ours. So we have a small cool power harrow. drivers to do little jobs for us. And then we got the we got the fast track 420. This does the verge mowing, it does everything. It does bale carting if it needs to. All my tractors do bale carting, silaging, that kind of stuff. But this does mainly. This will do ploughing, muck spreading, bit of slurry work if I need it. But with so many tractors, you can't really, like, they can't all have a specific job. Because say if the 7726 breaks down, I've then got the 7490, the fast track, I've got the Arian, I've got the T6, and then I've got the 7810, which was the fourth tractor I brought for the farm. I decided, well, the fifth, because the T6 was decided I wanted one, saw one, I wanted it. So yeah, then we've got the 6250R, which we've brought because we were possibly going to be buying another set of class mowers. But this does the potato planting. And then we got the Fendt 939. This has just been on carting a bit of wheat for us. So we've got to go down to the field in a bit and with the loader, go get their bucket and basically do a bit of loading, because we've tipped a couple. I think we tipped 2 trailers load worth down there. So sometimes you just gotta be a bit careful. So we'll jump in the Land Rover. Just jump back into the 390. So yeah, we've got 2 silage pits just down there. There are grass fields. Road down there that we can get to if we need to, but we don't. So this field is one of ours. We've tanked it with slurry and we're just going to get the plough. We've left the thing to soak in. we need the bucket off that loader, clean it out, and then I know what we can do. We'll do it in a second. We'll go to the shop and pick an eye for William's trailer up. We'll park here. So this is our grain shed. We own the farm, but we've rented it out to somebody, so they weren't using the shed. So we decided we'll use it. We'll put some grain in it. It can hold quite a bit of grain, but because we weren't travelling too far, we were travelling literally. The yard was very quite close to where we were harvesting at the time, so we just decided stick it in there. We brought a push for the loader, so yeah, we ended up using the bucket though after, because you were pushing it up and it was coming out here, so we just tipped it in the middle with the bucket. Now I need to get off that case. So this case isn't actually mine, but it's basically what I did was, when I rented the farm out, I supplied a loader for them, and they wanted a case because that was the only one at the time that they could budget for. They scraped the bucket. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to unload the manure at the back here. And what I'm going to do is, because when I bring the Hyper Williams up, I'm going to reverse it so I can then drop the bucket there. So I'm going to reverse down here with the trailer on the back of the Land Rover. I'm just going to drop it there, drop it on, and I'm going to take it down because I've got to go and sort some grain out for the people who want it, and then I'll buy them a bucket for this, or I'll convert the bucket that's there. I'll convert it to the loader brackets, because it is on the on the front loader brackets. So yeah, this is a silage pit. We filled it up for them with maize and grass actually, and I think a bit of whole crop went in. So yeah, we own this field here. Like I said, we own this field because this is the one that we need to chop. This bit here will be getting sorted. It'll get cleared. This is where the trees are. We can clear this at some point. We've got to clear this bit with that leveler. This bit I can do when I've got the time, so I can come in and just level that out, level this bit out, move that. What else? I think we've got this drill is going to be used like when I get back to the farm, so I've got to stick the 250R on it. So yeah, what's happening, and then I'm going to bring the front loader up, move some of these stuff into the shed, clear the yard up a bit. This is another topper that will probably be moved down to my farm. But yeah, so we're just going to go pick up a new Hi for Williams. So yeah, this line we've just deciding different bits and bobs. Pretty sure it's this way. Where is it? No. I think it's this way. Yeah, it is. It's this way, and then that. Yeah, now I know where. I haven't been up here for a bit, because we're moving stuff around. There is traffic in this map, but I've turned it off because I was moving something. I was moving some bales, and a car didn't stop and just went straight into the back of me. So I've stopped it, but there will be traffic coming back. It gets a bit like, just gets very. The map doesn't look very thingy when you've got no cars. There it is. If I come and move some stuff. So yeah, this trailer is basically, I should have really brought one of the, I should have moved. I wish you could get cattle trailers, like the Arthur William cattle trailers. If there's any modders out there, that should be your next mod. And comment down below in what you want the wheel loader, my next wheel loader to be. So I've brought this iFilliams trailer just to move stuff around for us if we need to. So yeah, we are going to head down to the farm, and then that should be the end of the machine slash farm. Just got to shut the gate. If I can get this. Just going to shut the gate. Here. Just double check I've turned that off. Yep, turn that off. So I've just been offered 2 more muck spreaders, 2 more Samsung. One Samsung mower, one muck spreader, and a Marshall or a Pecan muck spreader. So we're going to have a look at them. So I'm interested in the Pecan muck spreader because I've never had one. So we'll possibly be doing a lot more muck spreading. I wish they did bunning ones. So yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And as always, bye for now.